Yo to YouTube Zero. Okay, so my name is Zero X Shinobi. You can call me Zero. And I'm going to be tackling for the first time entire walkthrough of a Persona game. Now, some can argue that this isn't really a Persona game because it's not a numbered sequel. In fact, it's more of an Etrian Odyssey game than anything because it is the same director of that game, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I am familiar with Etrian Odyssey 4. I never played the first 3 games. I haven't even played Untold 1, and I don't think I'll be playing Untold 2. I'll jump on Etrian Odyssey 5, if anything. In fact, I see this game as a sequel to Etrian Odyssey 4. So, that's mainly the reason why I'm playing this game, because I am looking forward to Persona 5, but I didn't really play much of Persona 4. Not that it's not that it's a bad game. I just never got around to playing much of it. I was playing other games, and I never played Persona 3 or 1 and 2. I never played any of the Persona games outside of 4 and the fighting game. But anyway, this first video is going to be more of a first impressions of the game, if anything. It's going to be pretty long, so excuse me here. So let's tackle the game, and I'm going to be picking the protagonist of maybe Persona. Probably going to pick Persona 3's protagonist, and I'm going to start another save on my XL, using my XL, and I'm going to probably be playing as the main character for part 4. So let's do this, shall we? Okay, so we have Teddy, and I don't know the name of that cute puppy, but he's really cute, and he's a Persona 3 character. I'm probably gonna pick him. I'm probably gonna have him in my main party, because this game has a lot of characters that you can choose from, and a lot of them are pretty awesome. We're going to skip the intro just to avoid any copyright strikes. You guys already probably saw the intro. The intro is basically the trailer. Atlas released it a while ago, so saw it plenty of times. Alright, the new character that was made specifically for this game, it seems like he uses a crossbow. Oh man, it's so cool that they're on school grounds right now. Persona 4 had a very similar title screen where it had like this very peaceful, soothing music, and I think it was pretty awesome that this game seemed to carry that over. We're gonna bring the sound effects all the way up, the voice all the way up. I'll bring the music down to 75, keep the voices. Okay. Battle speed. Okay, so you can change the speed of battle. In Etrian Odyssey 4, if you hold the R button during battle, you can fast forward the animations. I wonder if that carries over to this game. So we're gonna confirm. Now, the only thing that worries me about this game is I don't know if it plays too much on Persona 3 or 4. Like for instance, like if you guys ever played the fighting game for Persona 4, it plays too much on what Persona 4 did in the story. Like it's like, I don't know, it just felt like, I don't know, it was just fan service, I guess. Not the fan service that shows boobs and stuff like that, but you guys know what I mean. I don't know, I didn't like the story for that at all. And I hope that this game isn't the same thing with just awesome dungeons. I also hope that the dungeons in this game are complex as Etrian Odyssey 4, because there were some dungeons, especially towards the latter part of the game in Etrian Odyssey 4, where you deal with elements like lava, ice, switches, keys, orbs, and stuff like that. So I hope that that carries over to this game. I imagine it would. It's just, in Persona 4, I only played maybe like two complete dungeons, and those dungeons weren't I don't know, it was just moved from one floor to the next. It wasn't anything too serious. Like, you never get lost or anything like that. So I don't know if that game ever got into puzzle elements or anything like that. Not that Eternauta Sea was filled with puzzles in their labyrinths or dungeons, but rather it was more of how can I say this? It felt more like there were obstacles, right? Like, it's not that you had to think outside the box or anything like that, but you had to figure a way how to deal, how to maneuver around certain obstacles and stuff like that. And then the FOEs on the map were pretty cool. So I'm rambling now. Let me just stop. I'm probably going to end up picking Welcome to the World of Persona Q. It is up to you to choose the protagonist of the story. Your choice of protagonist will affect how the story develops. Okay, so I'm going to end up picking Persona 3's protagonist. Second year student at Gekkokan High School and the leader of SEES. He is investigating Tartarus to save mankind from the apathy syndrome. You see, like this one right here, right? Like, I'm familiar with this. Like, second year high school in Yasogami High School and leader of the investigation team, working to solve the murders in the rural town of Yaso Inaba. You know what? I'm a little tired of people repping Persona 4 so much. Let's rep Persona 3, even though I never played it. I should be picking 4, but I imagine a lot of people are going to be going that route. And again, I'm going to go ahead and pick the main character for part 4 in my other playthrough. My separate playthrough. The thing is, you get both party members anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference. The story will be centered around the companions of Persona 3. Okay. Enter the protagonist's name. Okay. I'm giving him the awesome last name. Hang on. Zero Mikami. Yes. It is acceptable. Alright. The selected game's difficulty. Alright, so I guess it doesn't really... But if you choose risky... Okay. So if you pick risky, you can't adjust the difficulty in the options, which is cool. We're gonna go ahead and pick hard, because I think it says this difficulty is harsher and is recommended for players who are experienced strategists. Recommended difficulty to allow the player to enjoy the distant tension that comes from exploring the labyrinths. You know what? We're gonna go and be strategic. Okay. Relax and enjoy the story. And get the lube ready. That's what they're telling you. Alright, let's see here. Characters, art, and storylines depicted in this game are purely the work of fiction. Okay. Fate leads the willing and drags along the reluctant. Okay. Lucius. I don't know who that is, but maybe he's a famous author, I don't know. Okay. So,
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Okay, so already the Velvet Room is different than what I've seen in Persona 4. In Persona 4, you're in this pimped out limousine. And in this game, I guess you're in a pimped out elevator.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
Okay, I remember you in Persona Arena. You were pretty awesome.
How unexpected for you to visit while my master is away.
What's the name of the nose guy? Is it Igor? Unless I'm like bugging out right now. I don't think it's Igor, but
Is it my imagination, or have we had an exchange like this once before?
Yeah, we just had a one-night stand, you know?
That's right. It was on the night of a typhoon not long ago.
Yeah, this is going over my head. I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
there was a strange incident where you met a certain someone. At least that's what I seem to recall, but could that have been a dream I had? Or
maybe it was a wet dream, right? I don't know. Tell me. Let's see. What she's Elizabeth's words bring back memories of a certain person's words.
We'll meet again someday.
Johnny Young Bosch, is that you? That voice.
I wish to ask you something.
Go ahead, sweethearts.
What transpired on the night of that typhoon?
Look, I was drunk. I don't know what you're talking about. I was, I got real turned up.
Do you happen to remember the name of the person you met?
Nah, sorry. Too much Patron, sorry. Look who it is. It's Johnny Young Bosch. Okay. There's a chance that... Okay. See, they do join you eventually. So, you know what? His name is going to be Exo. And then his last name is going to be... His last name shall be... Yep, Yagami. This name is definitely acceptable.
As I thought.
We got Zero and X here in the house, ready to kill.
What could this mean? I had heard that you were bedridden during the typhoon. Yet this occurred on that same night, at a time when you were with your friends in Tartarus.
Tell me about it. Can you tell me more? Dragon Age, is that you?
Very well. Allow me to speak a bit on the subject of that incident. It happened on the night of the typhoon, merely a few days ago. The absence of this room's master had made the existence of our Velvet Room somewhat uncertain.
Elizabeth begins to tell her long story. And then there's going to be a commercial for Persona 3. Buy it now for $19.95 on PSN. September 20, 2009. 2009? Wait a minute. Wasn't that the release of... No way. Persona 4 came out before that. How's there a Persona 3 story after Persona 4's release? The entrance to Tartarus. So Tartarus, I'm assuming, is like some room that... I don't know, where the brink of time from Chrono Trigger? I don't know. Your companions are getting ready to enter.
It's too bad it got canceled in the end. It would have really been something to look back on.
You know, I wondered what game he was from because I remember seeing the trailer for Persona 4 Arena, Ultramax, was it? And I saw Junpei, and he looked freaking awesome with the baseball bat. I just didn't know where he was from. I assumed maybe he was from Persona 4, because I don't know the full cast of that game, because Persona 4 Arena seems to mix the two games but completely ignores 1 and 2, so I don't know, which is a shame. I would like to see the 1 and 2 characters back, but I think Persona 1 and 2 are more relatable to the pure SMT games, like maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4, which, by the way, Shin Megami Tensei 4 was freaking sweet and awesome, alright? Junpei Iori, Zero's classmate. His last name is Iori. Okay, and a very cheerful companion.
Come on, it's not that bad. There's always next year.
Yukari. Okay, Yukari Tekaba, Zero's classmate. She's a strong-willed member of the archery team.
It was too bad, but the typhoon left no other choice. It would have been awful if someone got hurt.
These are some awesome characters. I should have played this game, man. If I get a Vita, I'm definitely going to download Part 3 on the PSP. Definitely. Fuka Yamagishi. a second year like Zero. Her specialties lie in providing backup from afar.
Since we can't assure the student's safety, we had to cancel. I feel bad as student council president.
Is it wrong for me to say that the Persona 3 characters are way more awesome than Persona 4? I feel like there's a more, not that there's more variety in them, but it's almost like, I don't know, I guess because it's their first attempt at like going at a different direction with the series. What's wrong, Bubba? I'm right here. I'm right here. I don't know. They're completely different cast though, and I guess that's why they mix so well in this game. You know, but man, these characters are awesome. I feel like the story is a little bit more mature than Part 4. And again, I'm assuming this. Like, I'm saying all this just by the room that they're in, okay? Mitsuru Kirijo, a third-year student at Zero School and the student council president. I think she's in the fencing club.
No one's blaming you, Mitsuru. It just shows that even we can't fight Mother Nature.
See, I thought he was in Part 4. I didn't know he was in this game. I thought he was a character in Part 4. Akihiko Sanada, a third-year student and captain of the boxing team. He's popular with the girls, but...
Huh? Where's that guy? I don't see him around.
Shinjiro Aragaki, a third year at the school, but he has currently taken leave. Akihiko's childhood friend.
If you mean our leader, then he is over there. He mentioned going to acquire a new persona.
Aegis, a humanoid robot given the power to use a persona. She has just transferred into Zero's class.
At that persona summoning place, only he can see, right?
Well, there's like a bunch of characters, man. What the hell? Roll call? Ken Amada, a 5th grader with the power to summon a persona. He lost his mother in an accident.
Man, that lucky skunk. Getting to change his persona is cheating.
I wonder what his new persona will be like this time.
Was this like the end of Part 3? What the hell? Koromaru is freaking awesome, man. Koromaru, a Shiba Inu who also has the power to summon a persona. His owner was killed in an accident.
Koromaru says, I wanted to have big bazongas.
Oh snap, he loves big bazongas too, me too.
Like he'd say that. Are you stupid or something?
Yikes, she sounds even more pissed than usual.
Yo, his voice is awesome. I love his voice actor, man.
It seems Koromaru-san is worried about our leader. He was confined to his bed for 2 days after all.
Yo, tell me she does not sound like Chi from Chobits. Baby, I'm right here. Stop crying. Please stop crying. I'm right here.
Ah, I see. But he's probably fine. It seemed like his fever was going down. Not like we can go anywhere in this typhoon anyway, so he couldn't just stay in bed till it passed.
He said something was bothering him, so we came to Tartarus. But there's nothing really here either. What's that?
Is that a bell?
It stopped.
What was that? Whatever it was, stay alert just in case.
I'll have a look around with my persona. Ah!
What's wrong, Fuka?
There was a spider by my feet. Huh? Where'd it go?
A spider?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it was just my imagination. I'll use my persona to check. Huh?
Meanwhile, in the Velvet Room, Igor, master of the room, is nowhere to be seen. Elizabeth is sitting there alone.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. How unexpected for you to visit while my master is away.
Where's Igor, my main man?
Unfortunately, he is absent at the moment. If it's fusion you require, then I have some knowledge of the process. Feel free to ask me to perform them. By the by, only a legion can be summoned today. That will be all right with you, won't it?
The hell are they talking? I don't even understand what they're talking about.
A legion means an army.
No, I know what a legion is by definition, but what the hell are they talking about, man? Like, what's happening right now?
Each face has a different expression. They all bear such rich anguish that I never tire of watching them.
Yo, man, this game.
I highly recommend one to you. Well then, let's proceed with the fusion ritual without delay.
Elizabeth, you mustn't lie. You are capable of fusing other personas as well.
A young man steps out of one of the many doors in the room.
Ah, Theo, how do you do? This is my incompetent younger brother, Theodore. I realize that's long, so simply call him Theo.
Damn, she freaking spit in this man's face while his mouth was open. Disrespectful. He's gonna give her the backhand with the glove on like a gentleman, too. Watch.
But my name is shorter than yours.
Good comeback, Theo.
My name is Theodore. Thank you for bearing with my sister Elizabeth all this time. I am sure her naivete must cause you difficulty at times, but I hope that you can work well with her.
Man, shit is mad loud, the music. I gotta turn it down.
Since our master has stepped away for the moment, I'm remaining here alongside her as a precaution.
Is something wrong?
When the Velvet Room is without its master, the room's existence itself becomes a bit unstable. Moreover, there is a storm raging in the outside world right now.
The typhoon, right?
Storms shake things up. Not only the body, but the heart too. One's resolve, one's internal strife, one's hidden thoughts.
I thought when she said not only the body, I thought she was gonna do the Reggie Fils-Aimé, that my body was ready.
Everyone closes their eyes during a storm, for that is when the world within begins to encroach. One will have no choice but to face what has gone hidden while their eyes were averted. There are storms that can shake up fate and even time itself.
In any case, if you could please allow me to... An alarm? Oh, what on earth?
My!
Huh? Who are they? What's going on here? It's so blue. Is this an elevator?
What is this place?
Wait a minute, I thought
What could this mean?
that only the main character can use different personas. I don't remember if in part 4 if only he can change personas. I could have sworn that you can change them. I'm not sure. I can't say for sure. Because I know he had what was the wild card that allows him to just use any demon, or in this game persona. I just don't remember if every other character can go into the Velvet Room. I'm not too sure. So this is going over my head, honestly.
Uninvited guests in a private chamber. That can only mean that the culprit is among us.
He's fine. He's good. I am, baby. Just give me like half an hour, okay? He's still awake, by the way. Don't worry, okay?
Culprit?
Merely my small joke. That aside, this is a facet of fate as well, and perhaps a beginning. I am Elizabeth, and this is my younger brother Theodore. We are residents of this Velvet Room.
Velvet Room. Oh, you mean where our leader goes for personas?
Yes, we provide aid to our guests by fusing personas here.
So it was true.
So why did you call us here?
As to that, even we don't know.
Bluntly speaking, that was our question. Those who enter here have formed a contract of some kind, or...
The Velvet Room suddenly shrieks.
It stopped. Hey, it reminds me of a roller coaster. The way it keeps climbing until it stops all of a sudden.
Shut up! If that were true, it would drop us!
We are currently descending in an uncontrolled freefall. We're indeed falling.
Are we going to crash?
Into what?
I don't know. The bottom?
The bottom. That's funny.
Yakisoba! Come and get your yakisoba!
You're right, just substitute or something.
Come on over! We've got a fresh batch of takoyaki! We're having a concert in the music room. Come see us!
Where are we?
You've never seen this school before. What's wrong with it? It looks as though this school is having a culture festival.
Culture Festival. The charged ceremony of excitement which students hold once every year. Charming the amateur delicacies, attractions bursting with that handmade warmth. And for a finale, I've heard that students dance like madmen around an infernal flame.
Ah, it's that sort of ceremony. Then we are being treated to something wonderful right now.
Should I bother explaining to them?
I'm more surprised that they're so gung-ho to sign up for this obviously weird culture festival.
Just to be absolutely certain, you did not bring us here, correct?
Yes, of course. We have no idea what this place is, nor did we intend to see you all, since you are not our guests.
Elizabeth, take a look at that shop's sign. Cotton candy. It's candy made of cotton. What manufacturing trickery was employed to accomplish this?
Enough of these jokes already!
In any case, it was not by our will, but by the Velvet Room that you were all invited here. The Velvet Room is inseparable from its guests' fate. Nothing meaningless happens there.
Are you saying that our arrival here was inevitable?
One could even say that it was destiny.
Destiny, huh? What could we need to be here for?
I suggest that we go scouting.
Yes. All right, let's all split up and search the area.
Would you come with me? We should inspect the Velvet Room.
Alright, let's go.
Then I will go look elsewhere.
Well then, shall we all meet back here later? Please make sure to be careful.
The Velvet Room. The interior has changed drastically. Looks like a brick of time, man.
Contrary to an elevator's purpose, it seems the Velvet Room is now stationary. This is truly without precedent. And what do you think the purpose of those two doors could possibly be? There are 4 locks sealing them. Confident though I am in my physical strength, even I cannot budge them. I believe the time has nearly come for everyone to return. Let us go back to that spot from earlier.
In the unknown school's hallway, the others have returned from scouting the area.
There's something weird about this place. No one I talk to listens to me or answers any of my questions.
I ask them, where is this? And they say, Yasogami High.
Yasogami High.
But when I ask, and where is that? All they say is, this culture festival is so much fun.
Sound like a bunch of titis, that's what they sound like. Oh, see, even he agreed.
I encountered no students who acknowledged Korumaru-san's presence.
Weird. Normally you'd expect someone to speak up about a dog hanging around a culture festival.
My companions look around the place uneasily.
Has anyone checked outside the school?
Nah, we were too lazy.
I did. Looks like we can't get out.
Can't get out?
There's a school gate, but you take one step past it, and you're back inside.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. As soon as I thought I'd gotten out, I found myself back inside. Basically, we can't leave. It's not just a gate either. Same thing happened when I climbed the fence.
Then what if we try going back the way we came here?
The Velvet Room no longer functions as an elevator. There were 2 mysterious doors, but there are 4 sturdy locks on them which cannot be opened.
Are you saying...
We cannot go back.
Oh...
We cannot go back.
No. This is really bad news. It's just one weird thing after another. Can I get a break? I can't stay here forever. I gotta go see Chidorita in the hospital. She said she wanted me to come visit.
Who the hell is that?
Will you shut up? Hey, what about our cell phones?
Everyone quickly takes out their cell phones.
No service?
Oh damn, they got that T-Mobile service right now.
No, which means we can't make any calls or check our messages.
GPS isn't working either.
Definitely a T-Mobile service.
GP. I see. Yeah, that's a problem.
Is it possible that we might never be able to leave here?
Damn, man, calm down. Worst case scenario already?
The Velvet Room is a place where nothing meaningless happens for our guests. And it was the Velvet Room which brought you all here. This indicates that there is something which must be done here.
Something that must be done?
Until you accomplish whatever it is, you'll most likely be trapped here. As for what that might be, I suggest that you ascertain it for yourself.
That's pretty cold.
You are the Velvet Room's guest. Thus, this situation is tied to your fate. Theo and I will continue to lend you our assistance. But nothing more.
It looks as though she doesn't plan to do more than assist you.
I got it. The Culture Festival was canceled at our school, so we're supposed to enjoy this one, right?
Impressive. No wonder your name shares the kanji with the words adaptability and self-assurance.
Way to go, Chi.
That's not where my name comes from.
But how would we enjoy it? It might just be my imagination, but I'm sensing shadows somewhere.
That seems natural, I believe.
Huh?
This is not reality. Time and space are not fixed. it might be more correct to say they hold no meaning. It most likely exists someplace much deeper than the Velvet Room.
That means...
It's something like Tartarus.
Yikes, seriously?
So we're in a place like that, and you said before we have something to accomplish here. So that can mean only one thing.
Akihiko, it's a bad habit of yours to be so excited by the prospect of fighting.
Well, is there some other way? For the moment, we can't leave the school, we can't use our phones, and we can't call for help. On top of that, there are shadows around somewhere. Is there any other way to handle the situation?
You're right. For now, that is all we can do.
That's all we can do.
Don't get excited. Honestly. Now normally wouldn't be the time for us to stick our necks out.
You think there'll be some good enemies here?
Who knows?
Yamagishi, where did you sense the shadow reading from?
It's coming from this floor.
What? You mean it's nearby?
554.
All right, let's head there. You're our field leader, as always. There's no knowing what will happen. Make sure you proceed with extreme caution.
I understand.
It helps that you're so calm. Well then, I'll be counting on you.
Then Theo and I will investigate the Velvet Room. Please be careful on your way.
In the hallway of this mysterious school, everyone has gathered in front of the attraction where Fuka sensed the shadows. Look at that bunny.
I sensed it around here earlier. I think it's coming from inside.
You in Wonderland, huh?
The flyer says, now you can walk in Alice's shoes. It must be an interactive display.
That's okay. I never wanted to walk in Alice's shoes.
Huh? But it's every girl's dream.
Guess I wasn't a girl.
All right. We should try to avoid needless combat, but this may be our only clue to a way out. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so I guess the school is kind of like the hub world. It shows like, I guess that's where you enter all the labyrinths.
Okay, I'll back you up from here and...
Wait, it's dangerous in there.
Don't go inside. There are monsters in there.
Who are you two?
What the fuck?
I am Zen, and she is Rei. That's what we call each other.
Yo, I thought I skipped it.
And who are you? Where did you come from?
They're actually talking to us!
Where? Do you know Iwatodai?
Iwato... first things first, where is this place?
It is what it is.
What was it that we heard? Something about, Yasogami High?
Yasogami High. Yes. Oh, so that is what this place is called. You're students here, right? You're wearing the same uniforms.
Mm-hmm. We're, students at this school.
Okay, so where is it? I mean, what's with this place? There are shadows here, right? Have you guys ever been attacked by any?
What are shadows? I sense something from her. From Rei-san. I want to learn more about Rei-san. But why?
Let's see here. Do you know where the exit is? We want to leave this place.
Leave?
Yeah, we want to go back.
You can go back from here?
It is very important that we return.
I want to go back too.
Ray?
I want to go back too.
Go back where, though?
Where? You don't know where you're supposed to go back to?
We were here when we gained consciousness. We don't remember anything before that.
Huh? Our memories were taken.
Taken?
You mean someone stole your memories? Who?
She probably forgot that shit too.
I don't know.
Even though you remember someone taking them.
Even though we remember someone taking them.
It's funny.
Then how did you guys get here? Wait, you won't remember that either.
We don't remember that either.
If you guys fell here like us and got stuck,
We can't rule it out.
Could the someone who stole Zen-kun and Ray-chan's memories be here? Oh, maybe it's the same one who trapped them here.
Again, we can't rule it out.
No, I'm sure they're here.
Do you sense something, Akihiko-senpai?
It's just that it would be more fun that way. We just have to defeat them and get out of here. Simple as that.
You can be so...
Zen, let's leave together, okay? I want to go back too.
All right, if that is what you wish. Ever since I heard that bell, I felt it was important for us to enter this labyrinth.
Belle?
I have a favor to request. If you are going to enter this labyrinth, I ask that you take us with you. We won't be any trouble. I will protect Ray, and I can fight the monsters in this labyrinth.
Do you mean to say you're a Persona user?
Persona? I don't know what that is.
What should we do?
The more firepower, the better.
Well then, let us do this.
Well then, let's do this. It's nice to meet you all. Now that that's out of the way, I'm feeling hungry.
I still got a freaking donut, man. I want one right now.
Donuts taste best around the hole, after all.
Huh? Where'd that come from?
Well, I went to Dunkin' Donuts, right?
You mean where do donuts come from? They're born from love. Love meets dough and... So they do not come from flour. Updated my
that's
records.
funny.
No, don't do that. By the way, Zen-kun. It was Zen-kun, right? What was it you were saying about a labyrinth? Are there, you know...
Man, these guys can talk, man. That's a problem I have with starting Persona 4. These guys just... Man, they just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. There's definitely more story than there is gameplay, I'll tell you that much.
Inside is a complex structure with many monsters. They are probably the things you called shadows.
What did you two do about them? You can't get out, you have no memories, and on top of all that, there's shadows here.
I was here with Zen.
That's not what I meant.
I ate donuts, had takoyaki, and licked ice cream cones.
Man, I thought this chick was smart, but she's freaking proving the blonde theory is correct. Damn.
That's all?
Corn dogs are delicious too.
Okay, alright.
I don't think we have any choice but to look around inside. We're going in?
Ray, you want to leave this place, right? Don't worry. I'll protect you.
First, we need to put together a team. You should decide who'll be participating in battle.
I'm going. Shinji, you better come too.
So it's up to you now?
Actually, he's right. Us third years should go. We can't put our underclassmen in unknown danger.
Oh, that reminds me. What year are you guys in? I've been talking to you two, assuming you're younger than us.
What year? I don't know.
Let's assume for the moment that they are first years. Forgive me for going back on my comment about underclassmen, but I ask that you and Ray come with us. You said that you can fight against monsters, and I'd like to see that for myself.
All right.
I'll back you all up from here. Please be careful.
Okay, finally. Dungeon crawling. Finally got some dungeon crawling up in here, man. Alright. Alright, so you in Wonderland. That's funny. You can't really... Okay, there we go. So, I'm guessing you still use 5 people in battle? And what I'm trying to figure out is how does the class system even work in this game? Is there a class system at all, or is it solely just, you know, is it solely personas? Yeah, it seems very basic. Like I don't. Yeah, it's like they don't have skill trees like in Etrian Odyssey, so I'm guessing it's more like the Persona games, and I completed SMT4, Shin Megami Tensei 4, and the combat system was pretty complex in that game. You know, it's all about knowing your enemy's weaknesses, guessing it, constantly getting free turns, disabling them, debuffing them. Persona 4 seemed to also have that to a lesser extent. It was almost like a, I guess more of a, I wouldn't say casual, but it definitely was, it wasn't as in depth as say SMT4. Now mind you, SMT4 did come out way later. I think SMT3 was still a little bit more complex than Persona 3 and 4. So I don't know, we'll find out, because this uses the same... We'll see. Let's just get into the labyrinth and see how this goes. Okay, start from entrance. Alright, we're diving in, we're jacking in. Mega Man network transmission style. Oh, that's kind of cool.
What is this place?
Careful! I do sense shadows in there.
The world of a children's book, huh? Seems like the perfect place to run into something.
Ray, there's no need to be scared.
Okay, open your menu screen. Okay. Strafe. Yeah, so it's... You see, even the circle path seems to be disabled.
Come on.
Hey, you know...
That reminds me, Zero, I forgot to give you this. What is it? Some medicine. Those blue folks gave it to me. Said don't hesitate to use them should you become injured.
Oh.
Oh, that was kind of them. If any of us are wounded, leader, be sure to use them without hesitation. Okay. And the bottom right seems to work exactly like SMT. It tells you when you're about to get into a battle. Looks like shadows have already showed up. Don't worry about us. We know how to fight. If you strike the opponent's weakness, you'll be able to minimize your own damage. I see, it seems you do know the basics. Still, we don't know what that one's weakness is yet. So what? I've been itching for some action ever since we got here. We'll just have to fight it and we'll discover its weakness eventually. In any case, I'm giving this my all. When fighting shadows, it is important to attack using elements they are weak against. Attacking with an element that is an enemy is weak against will put their attacker in a boosted state. Okay. A boosted character has 2 advantages. Acts first in the next turn and skill cost drops to 0. Damn, really? Holy shit, that's pretty, that's a pretty good thing there. Weakness will differ depending on the enemy. Try using different attacks on them to find their weaknesses.
3 shadows. Some of them are unidentified.
So,
Enemies then?
there's leader skill. Rush. It seems like you can just activate Rush. Okay. I'm pretty sure his is ice. You know what? I think it. I don't know. I remember fighting him in Persona 4 in the first Labyrinth or dungeon, but Bufu, haha, Bufu. Yeah, you can't really fast forward the battles. Haha. Okay. I'll manage the data about shadows. Please let me know if you need it. Okay, you can see the information about enemy shadows by pressing L button to analyze them.
That enemy is weak to bash attacks.
I don't even know what the fuck I guess he's weak against lightning? You can't attack at all of them? I guess not. Oh, I see. So like, they act as one. Okay, that's kind of cool.
It's all mine.
Here I go! Back the layout! One enemy left.
Damn, I could have sworn. Let me try rush.
Are you ready to rush them?
Oh,
We're done.
it's like the rush in this game is the auto battle. Okay.
The next battle is already calm.
Alright, so it's kind of... I don't know. Tongue piece, tongue skin. I mean, it's okay. I don't know what to think. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like, I really don't like that it doesn't have a class system. I really don't. But that's just, you know, that's just personal taste though. It's not really... I don't know, it's just like... It feels weird because I feel like I'm playing Etchin Odyssey. But I feel like I'm given random characters that I don't know anything about. So... I mean, I don't know. And like right now the bottom screen isn't in use because they haven't introduced the map system yet. I mean, there's a door ahead.
I've searched ahead, and I think there's still a long ways to go.
That much, huh? Shouldn't we go back for now?
Yeah, we should keep our strength up as much as we can before moving on.
What? No, you're right. Let's head back for the time being.
Why?
Leader!
Ah, that's funny. They're telling me to go back. Okay. I guess I'm not supposed to go there? Once you're familiar with moving around, take it. Okay. The advanced controls. Huh. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it seems like it's just unlocking the stuff little by little. Maybe it was available the whole time, I'm not sure. You gotta hold the B button in order to look around. Let's check out this battle system again.
3 shadows. Some of them are unidentified.
I feel like it's slower paced than Etrian Odyssey. I guess because there's animations now. Right? Like I feel like now that there's animations, it's almost like it's slowing things down. But I'm just gonna I'm gonna go to the settings and change that, because you can definitely change the speed of battle. I also think that, you know, with the main character going down, it may not cause a game over this time.
It's all mine.
Oh, damn.
Go, Caster!
That enemy is weak to dash attacks. Let's keep attacking.
Done warming up.
Okay, so with Rush, they seem to also use their skills, I think. Do they, or is it just auto battle?
Good one, leader.
I don't know, I can't say for sure.
That was an excellent attack. I'll be counting.
Adhesive piece. Okay, let me go into the settings real quick, because that's kind of... Oh, they dropped something. I ran out of energy. Alright, hang on. Where is it? Alright, we're gonna keep it on fast. Because I don't know, it feels slow. Not as slow as, say, Pokemon, but definitely slow. Let me get into one more battle. Just one more. I just want to see what this is all about. Come on, get into that battle, bruh. Yeah, so you guys aren't missing much from the bottom screen right now, because the bottom screen is still not active.
Stay on guard.
Let's just I'll say this, right? I'll say that the maps are definitely 100%. How come it's not activating a random battle? I'll say that so far the presentation is better than Etrian Odyssey. I'll give it that much. You know, guys, this is the thing. I'm mainly, you know, I'm doing a lot of comparing to that game, right? And that's because that was like some of the most fun I've had in 2013. Etrian Odyssey, I don't think there's any random battles going to occur right now. Let me see. I might have an item that may increase that rate. Let me see. No. I'm gonna have to go back. But that was like some of the best fun I've had. And SMT4, I had so much fun with that game. A lot of the times when I play a game, like especially an RPG like this, I'm just checking to see if I can get into a battle. It takes me a while to get into the groove. SMT4, I loved it from the beginning, but the battle system, I couldn't get my head wrapped around the whole gathering the demons from the battlefield, fusing them, finding out which are the best skills. I wasn't used to that, so once I wrapped my head around that, it became so awesome. Now the story in that game was amazing. I don't care what anyone says. The presentation was unbelievable. The music was some of the best on the 3DS, if not the best. Etrian Odyssey had a very deep battle system and a class system in play, and that took me some time to get used to it as well. So this game is gonna just need some adjustment. That's all it really is. Damn, I gotta leave the labyrinth. Damn. Okay, in front of you, you in Wonderland.
Welcome back, everyone. I searched ahead and picked up on a unique reading further into the labyrinth. I think it might be a giant shadow. A giant shadow. It's probably a strong one, too.
That's what I'm talking about.
I had a feeling that would be the case. If so, then we must be fully prepared.
I am prepared, man. I'm gonna freaking own that dude.
Prepared? In what way?
Well, for a start, weapons to attack with, armor to protect ourselves, items that could be useful on a search. And above all else, someplace where we can recover. Not that we've seen any of those things around here.
If we cannot update our equipment, I predict that we will face heavy odds.
If only we could hit up the Bologna Mall.
Would this be insufficient? It's a projectile device that uses nearby objects. Its effect changes depending on what it fires. Why don't you all use one too?
It's a nice offer, but we all have our own weapons we like. If that's all we get, fine, but we'll be much better in a fight if we can use the stuff we know.
I see. Different weapons for each of you.
I think there might be some. There's a place I know.
Yo, this chick Ray has me rolling right now. She's always eating some freaking different type of food, man. Could you take us there?
It has tons of stuff. Let's all go there together. And we can swing by the donut shop on our way.
Everyone groups up with Elizabeth and Theo. Then Ray leads you all into the art room. The sign reads, a hands-on class on making small toys, but something doesn't feel right about it. Yeah, they got toys on there.
Handcrafted workshop. Was it always like this?
Zen! Strawberries! They're like berries full of straw! Is that the true origin of the word strawberry?
Of course not. That's way too nasty sounding to be true.
Look, there are swords here. You could use these to... Huh? These are toy swords. Are they no good?
Oh, it's all right. We siblings will lend you our assistance.
Yes, Theo will be happy to do so.
Elizabeth, very well then. Well then, everyone, please allow me to create equipment and expendables for you here.
You gonna make them?
I am still in the midst of learning the process, but I do have some knowledge of it. You will come across different materials when you defeat shadows in the labyrinth. Please bring them to me so that I may turn them into weapons, armor, and expendables.
Materials?
It would be faster to show rather than tell. Here goes.
Theo has taken Shadow Piece from you.
And it's done! What do you think?
Obtain Short Blade. Okay, so I guess you don't purchase weapons in this game, which makes sense. In Odyssey, you didn't really purchase any good weapons. Once you start getting to the, crafting system, creating weapons and stuff like that, it becomes pointless even buying anything.
As you have just witnessed, I will create equipment and expendables for you.
We will need payment for them.
We will?
That is how a contract works. It's a means of compensation so that you don't slack off. Put simply, a give-and-take system is necessary.
I see. Well then, though it wounds me to do so, I will charge a suitable price for said items. I will do my utmost to be of assistance to you, so I hope we get along well. One moment. What you hold there is a fascinating piece of the shadow. It's very rare. I've never seen a piece shaped like this. Oh, it was just lent.
You seem unreliable.
Not at all.
There is one other thing. Carrying all your things around would be burdensome, so why not leave what you don't need here? If you hand it over to Theo, it'll be stored somewhere, such as an unused shelf.
Impressive. Most thoughtful of you, Elizabeth.
But she's still forcing her bro to do all the work.
You are now able to buy weapons, armor, and other items at the handcrafted workshop. You can also store items here as well.
Well, you are now the master of this establishment. Do your duty well and try not to embarrass yourself. Here, a present for you. It is a uniform that I prepared for just such an occasion.
Elizabeth, thank you. I will do my best to not disgrace our master in your name, and...
Yo, man, she goes in on her brother hard.
Surely you didn't mean this is my present?
Why not try it on? Why not try it on?
Very well.
Oh, damn, man. This guy had no balls, man.
Is this the correct way to wear it?
Oh, man. Yo, this guy, Theodore, man, is hilarious. Best character in the game, hands down.
Yikes. Now that I see it on you...
What is it?
It's a strawberry! Bears like to sip from them with straws. So, the name has a double meaning.
I think Ray-san is giving Aiga-san some funny ideas.
Moving along now. You asked for a place to recuperate, yes? That can easily be arranged. I have something in mind. If you'll all follow me...
Elizabeth, are you planning to finish that sentence from before?
It's an ordinary nurse's office.
This is slightly disappointing.
With more time, I could have made some adjustments for comfort, but we'll have to make do. I will set things up so that your stamina can be healed here. Whenever you return from the labyrinth, please remember to come here. It is our duty to aid our guest. Though we may be busy or the work tiresome, we will carry it out. That is why I insist on asking for payment for my services.
It's not free, what the hell?
As I mentioned, this world mandates a give-and-take system. I cannot go against such laws either.
I need to start going on this give-and-take system, period.
In any case, that should help you prepare yourselves for battle. If you have a tough time fighting the shadows, I recommend that you reconsider your equipment. Deciding who will fight in battle is also important. Don't forget to set a good formation. Well then, I bid you good luck on your way.
Alright.
Since she brought it up, why don't we reconsider our formation? Now that we're all going to pitch in, I think we need to decide on who will stand and fight in battle. There's something you have to keep in mind when setting your formation. There's a front line and a back line. The ones in back will take less damage from enemy attacks. But if you put close-range fighters in back, their attacks will be weak if they can reach at all.
Like, I'm good at fighting close up, so I won't be able to hit some enemies from the back line.
Yukari-san, Ken-san, Zen-san, and I are capable of attacking from the rear without difficulty.
You should take the weapons we use into consideration when deciding on an ideal formation. Whether we concentrate on offense, fortify our defenses, or take a balanced approach is all up to you.
Our positions aren't set in stone, of course. Try moving people around depending on the situation.
Now you can change party members. Try changing party members right now. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I'm definitely gonna bring the main character and Akihiko up here. Alright. We're definitely gonna keep him back there. Where's my my little doggy? I'm gonna keep him back here. I forgot you can only bring 5 people. The light skills. You know what? I don't think I need 3 people. Okay. I'm gonna keep my parties. I'm gonna keep them like this. I'm good. You can now use Nerf's office. Okay. Let's go to the workshop real quick because I still don't think I'm using any good gear.
Welcome.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we're selling it all. Alright, I got a combat dress and a new bow. So let's check. Don't really got anything for them. It's kind of expensive, this stuff. With the exception of this. Alright, so armor is very important. I can't afford any of this though. Damn, she's getting all the goods. Okay. And look at that. I'm not even using her. Let me go back because I bought all this stuff for her and it's like I'm gonna take her out. I'm gonna put, but she's level 1 though. He's level 1 too. No wait, that's level 7. I thought that was 1. I was like, oh hell no, I'm about to take this bitch out. Okay, I think we're good. Let's save before we continue. Alright. Alright, come on. I already know the deal. Let's do this. Jacking in. Seems to be hiding a clue on where you could turn to your home.
I'll try searching ahead. This seems like a very extensive stand. Its structure looks complex. It's quite different from Tartarus. I can't tell the topography or the exact locations of shadows. Sorry.
If you can't help us navigate, then we'll need some other measure against getting lost.
They're gonna introduce the map.
Would this help?
Alright, so obtain the leather notebook.
I made it by putting the students' day planners together. I made it to write down where Ray's favorite shops were, but I don't need it now that I've memorized them. Since you're our leader, you should handle marking our path from now on. It'll help keep us from getting lost.
Ah, you're right! Could you draw a map of the places you've been? A reliable map could be very useful for us to escape from this world.
Okay, it has a very complicated layout. You should remember to draw a map as you go.
Also, it seems there are a number of pretty strong shadows.
That's great news for us.
Since they're so strong, I'll call them by a separate name.
Fusis oikain idon.
What?
Fusis oikain idon.
Saying it twice doesn't help. Like, what's that supposed to mean?
It's just as it sounds.
Very well. We'll go with that. We'll call them FOEs for short.
FOE? Okay. About these FOEs, I don't think you'll be able to beat them. You should be able to tell just by looking at one. So don't do anything rash. Just stay out of their way.
You're telling us to run from them?
Putting ourselves in unnecessary danger would be reckless. Discretion is the better part of valor. If you find an FOE, take pains not to fight it, understood?
Well then, please be careful on your way. I'll do my best to back you up.
The rest is up to you. We'll be following your lead.
Meanwhile, the hell? That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the map is now available on the bottom screen. In order to escape from this world, you must keep a careful map. Alright, I already know how the map system works, so that's kind of cool though. Like, it actually has some improvements. I don't remember it having a compass system like that. And it's telling you the percentage of it being completed as well too. Touch the pen tool to select in order to draw lines for walls. Then use the brush in order to paint the floors. Okay. Let me double check something because the paint color can be changed with the color palette. Erase it too. Okay, come on, I already know that. Floors are painted as you walk on them as well. When you open a door, try drawing the walls you can see around you. Okay. So yeah, so right now the map system is in full effect right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. I want to create a template, that way I can display the bottom screen and the top screen in a cool manner. So far my impressions of the game, right? Because again, this first part is rather long, but I really wanted to, you know, I wanted to separate this video from the actual walkthrough that I'm going to be creating. So far I like the game. So far, now that they're actually getting into the mechanics, it seems like I really don't like how there's a lot of exposition, and it's just like it's like they talk so much for no reason, and it's like someone who's used to playing Etrian Odyssey, right? And from my understanding, especially since I did play Untold 1, which is a remake of Etrian Odyssey 1 on the DS, but just simplified, right? And enhanced in many ways. Untold 1 has a story, right? Etrian Odyssey 1 through 4's story is very meh. It's something that's just there. The heart of the game is the class system, the combat, the crafting of weaponry, and the dungeon crawling is just the heart of the game. You know, it's all about your party members and just, you know, handling these tough situations that you would, like, I don't know, I feel like you're really, and it's, I don't know, I'm going into blank mode right now. It's all about diving into dungeons and exploring. That's what it is. That's Etrian Odyssey. It's about exploration, period. It's as old school gets when it comes to RPGs. And anyone who's seen the first 3 games on the DS and how minimal their battle system flair is. You know, part 4, the flair definitely got turned up to 11. But it's still not about the visual flair. You get me? This game I'll say that it is expanding on it. I like that. And I'm actually looking forward to playing more of this now. So expect more videos soon. Don't know when. It's kind of hard to make videos, but I got a baby crying all the time. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you're getting the game or not. It's a long way till Persona 5's release here in the States, so you gotta take what you can get. Later, guys.